Hello everybody, today is a perfume video and I'm going to be showing you the perfumes I'm running out of. It's kind of a little tradition these days in my channel where I'm showing you my perfume use, how I'm using them, and which ones I'm running out of or likely going to be finishing up in the next 12 months or so. So this time I've divided this group of perfumes, which are about half done or more, into two groups. So the far away group is the one that have been included in the previous updates of this kind, and then the close to me group is the group that is new since last update. So you will have a pretty good idea of how much I'm getting through and what kind of scents I've been kind of reaching for and have been preferring lately. Let's see here. This guy, last update definitely was already halfway done, and this is my Chanel No. 5 Parfum. This is pure perfume. It's definitely more than halfway done. I'm currently working on my Eau de Toilette, which is in the back there. I'll show it to you in a minute, but I will be probably then pulling on my perfume to finish up this tiny little dapper bottle. This is a full-size bottle. This is the extract. You only need a small amount for it to work well. It's probably one of my favorite flankers of Chanel No. 5. I will be getting it again for sure. It's more than half gone, so I suspect that it'll last me a couple months once I start reaching for it, once I finish my Eau de Toilette. But this one is the first one that I wanted to mention. I have my La Vie est Belle, Belle Encore. This is halfway out, deceptive bottle. It's a very, very sweet gourmand, one of my favorite gourmands. I used to dislike it quite a bit, and now I'm sort of liking it again. I have a weird relationship with this one just because of how sweet and praline it is. It has a patchouli vibe to it as well, which doesn't usually work for me, but in this particular context it tends to. I don't think that it'll last me more than a year, probably one more cold season, and that's going to be that. Or maybe 1 to 2 cold seasons, I would assume, because I do really want to have it, but I also don't use it a ton when I want to use it. It's probably a couple of months of the year that I have intense use with this perfume, and then I kind of vibe off of it for a little bit. Another interesting thing is I tend to like it in the heat of the summer sometimes, not always, but oftentimes I'll want something suffocating and heavy for the heat of the summer. There's something interesting that happens in my brain when I do that for the cooler summer evening. It's kind of refreshing in a way, and also cozy. So La Vie est Belle still sticking around. This is Aerin Lilac Path. I've been talking about this perfume for a while. If you're familiar with my channel, you're familiar with it. It's straight up lilac scent, very soliflor. I love this for spring. I have been reaching for it, definitely. In the beginning of the season, the beginning of spring, I had probably about half of the bottle left, and now I have considerably less. I'm thinking this is probably going to last me this season and the next, and then I'll have to repurchase it. This is my second bottle. I enjoy it tremendously. It's a very beautiful lilac scent. However, just like the La Vie est Belle, I really like reaching for it for a very specific spring season, sort of early to mid-spring, and then I don't reach for it the rest of the year. It's a very specific scent for my selection. Again, I think this is going to be here next year as well, but not after that. I've already shown you at last video like this on Guerlain Eau de Toilette. I am going to probably be reaching for this summer and finishing it up. I have about half of the smaller size bottle, and I don't anticipate this lasting me very long because I do tend to be a bit heavy-handed with this scent. Also, I just purchased it for last spring and I've used up half of it since then, so I anticipate by 2023 I will be likely done with it. Then I have a Guerlain, Petit Guerlain. This one is very difficult for me to get my hands on locally, so I really I kind of treasure it, but I think this year is the year when I can focus on it, and I think I should. This is a very beautiful baby's head. This is a blue one. There's also a pink one. This one is a little bit more fresh. It has lavender. It's a lovely, lovely scent. I enjoy it tremendously. I think probably this year is the year when it's actually going to run out. This is a scent I bought last year as well, so this is under a year old, and I've already used up half of the bottle. I think it's not going to survive another season. It's Hypnotic Poison by Dior, Eau de Toilette. Beautiful marzipan scent. If you know the scent of Play-Doh, that's what it smells like. There's something oddly comforting for me with this scent, and I will be repurchasing it, and this is not my first bottle. So probably I've bought one more bottle before this. So this is more than half done. I will not hesitate to finish it up. I suspect in the fall to winter, it's going to be done, likely before the end of the year. We have another sort of cold season fragrance, which is Mon Guerlain Eau de Parfum Sensuelle. This is a Mon Guerlain that is a little bit heavier on the base notes, a little bit more edible, a little bit more sweet, more leaning towards the gourmand foundation of it. Definitely likable, very nice for the colder weather. I do enjoy it. I will continue using it. Maybe 1 to 2 years left on it. I think it's a year old in my particular fragrance wardrobe, but yeah, it's about halfway out. I suspect also not going to last too long. Then we're coming to fragrances that are new to this category that I have used up to half or more just fairly recently, which is, there's a lot, which is surprising. This guy I just bought a couple months ago and I'm almost through with it. This is Hermès Rhubarbe. So this is the Rhubarbe Eau de Toilette. Really pretty rhubarb scent. I don't think I'll be repurchasing it because I didn't think it was special enough for the price. But it's very tart, very rhubarb pie, but without the sugar. Diabetic rhubarb pie. I have very little left. I suspect probably just a few uses. I don't think this is going to stick around. So I'm happy that it's making it into this video. Otherwise, I would have just used it up without showing it much. And telling you much about it. Another fragrance that I have basically a couple of uses in is the Chloé Roses Eau de Parfum. This is a rosier Chloé scent, very, very clean, like squeaky clean. If you like dryer sheets, freshness, floral freshness like that, then a Chloé line is going to be something that you will enjoy. And Chloé Roses is just slightly rosier, yet still super clean version of that. I am almost completely out. There's basically a few sprays. Then I have Narciso Rouge from Narciso Rodriguez lineup. This is another hefty, slightly powdery, beautiful, full-bodied rose musk, which I do like. I have about half of the bottle used up already. It's difficult to say because these bottles are opaque. However, they are also excellent at preserving the scent longer. So opaque bottles are great, but you never know how much you have left. Also, the bottle is kind of heavy, so it's even harder to tell how much you have because the bottle is heavy. Then we have the Eau de Toilette here as well. So the same fragrance, but in the Eau de Toilette format. This has, it's a more piercing, white floral, lily of the valley version of the same kind of musk floral. Very, very clean, beautiful, kind of reminds me of a wedding perfume because it's this purity lily of the valley thing going on. I have maybe about a third left in this one, really not very much. A couple of Burberry picks. We have Burberry the Beat. This is a great spring fragrance in my opinion. Less than half left. I will be replacing it. I've bought many bottles of this one before. Very fresh, tea with almonds. Beautiful, beautiful little piece for a lightweight fresh scent that actually stays very well. Another oldie but goodie, one that I have purchased many, many times as well, and this is Burberry the Brit Eau de Parfum. I think this is actually a very elegant and ageless scent. It was very popular in 2000s and 2010s. Its popularity has gone down since then because just it's a little bit older, but it's a very, very wearable gourmand almond scent with a little bit of a floral base and some cleanliness to it. I think pretty scent. I kind of really enjoy it, and I have been really enjoying it. I have more than half used up, maybe 2/3 of the bottle used up. I'll order a replacement and it'll be a big bottle, I'm sure. I don't usually buy bigger bottles, but I know that I go through these two Burberry scents quite often. Then we have two Jovan scents. I have Jovan White Musk and Jovan Musk. Quite a lot used up. I use these as a refresher scent, very, very clean scents. Some of the best cheap musks that you can get your hands on. White Musk is a clean talky set, if you like that. Baby powder talc. And then Jovan Musk is the original beautiful clean musk, also very much enjoyed by me, and I will continue wearing those. I don't even know how many bottles of these I've been through. I've been through several bottles of Chanel No. 5 Eau de Toilette as well. This is a scent I greatly respect. I have almost none left. As you can see, this is in my perfume use up project, so I will be using it until it's gone. I will be then probably focusing on the other No. 5 that I just showed you, because I do think that I want to use it up and get a fresh one, because, you know, these things, they do expire. This is probably 2.5, 3 years old at this point, so this one's definitely good to use up as well. What a beautiful scent. This one's a little bit more civety, so if you like a vintage flair, I think Eau de Toilette is going to be a better choice for you than Eau de Parfum. But very, very pretty scent. We'll continue buying that one as well. Probably not right away though. I think I'm going to use up a couple of the other No. 5s that I have, and then I'll return to Eau de Toilette in the future. Another perfume that I'll probably be repurchasing in the future, but not in the immediate future, is Histoires de Parfums 1899. This is very fresh, foresty juniper. One of my favorites to pull on for winter time for some reason. It's a fresh winter scent, and not every fresh scent works in the winter, but this one really does. There's something a little bit piney and juniper-like that's going on here. I think it's dedicated to Hemingway, if I'm not mistaken. I like Histoires de Parfums. There's a special place in my heart for this brand, because they do throw me back to some of the literary or historical references that they do tend to like to use. And they have just a way to tell a story through the scent, olfactory stories that they tell. Very beautiful and very satisfying scent, very unisex. If you like using the same scent as your partner does, then both of you are going to like this, and it's going to smell beautiful either way, if your partner is male and you're a female, or the other way around. So it's for everybody. Then we have another Chanel. This is Chanel number 19. I've used it quite a bit this spring. As you can see, there's not a ton left of the 19, probably less than half. I don't know what came upon me, but I was really interested in it in the early spring. I wanted this slight cold edginess that this fragrance has. So I definitely pull on it for work mostly. This is a get down to business queen bee sort of scent for me. So whenever I need that, I can reach for it. And apparently I needed it this spring a lot. I suspect that it's probably going to last me another year or maybe even 2, because I reach for it for particular occasions and I don't apply a lot. It's very powerful. I am 2/3 done with Freak Scarab by Illamasqua. Unfortunately, this was a limited edition. I really want to find something similar. It's a plummy goodness. It's so, so pretty. It's a pretty fruity floral, mostly fruit though, fruity edible floral. Now, let me know if you know something that's similar to Freak Scarab. Keep it to yourself. Share with the rest of us. We would like to know. Because I'm almost done with this, I will want to find an alternative. This is gone. It's been released a long time ago and it hasn't been available for many years. So I am interested in finding a similar scent. It's probably not going to be packaged as beautifully as this one, but I'm sure there's scents that are similar that are out there. Finally, and lastly, we have Prada Infusion d'Iris, and this is Absolue version, so not the original, but the Absolue. This can be also very tricky to find, but this is a great scent. This is a smooth and creamy vanillic iris scent, very full-bosomed, the very elegant, sophisticated heightened senses, beautiful, intelligent scent, very very wearable, I think, at the same time. If you like a powdery iris, but you want a very feminine version of a powdery iris, this is really, really pretty. I can't find it easily. I do like the original Infusion d'Iris, but the Prada version is just, this particular Prada version, the Absolue Fleur d'Oranger, is completely my jam. I really want to get my hands on it again. I have maybe 1/3 of the bottle left, maybe a little bit more, definitely less than half, more than 1/3, somewhere there. I don't think that this is going to last me all that long. I think if I pull on it, probably another year, and then I'll have to find something alternative to that, or this fragrance if I can get my hands on it. So there's quite a bit going on in terms of scents I can pull on to finish up. Lots of different candidates for finishing up. I have at least at least 3 that are on their last legs already. They're going to be done like within a week or maybe 2. That's it. Do you own any of these? What do you think about them? What have you been finishing up or getting close to finishing up lately? Leave that down below. We're all very curious as always. That's it for today. See you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Good luck. Stay well and stay safe. Bye-bye.